Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to another video. Today in this video I'm going to talk about a very special method that you can apply on your life and simply change the way that you process. It is a very effective rule and a very effective principle that if you apply on your life, you can actually sort out your priorities in life. What are the most important things for you to do and what are the least important things for you to do? You can actually sort out them very easily. The principle that I'm talking about today is the Eisenhower urgent important principle. It is named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th US president. Dwight D. Eisenhower was the president of the United States from 1953 to 1961. And in 1954, he was giving a speech to the Second Assembly in the World Council of Churches. There, Dwight D. Eisenhower, he quoted Dr. J. Roscoe Miller, who was the president of the Northwestern University. Eisenhower said, "I have two kinds of problems, the urgent and the important." Pay attention to this. The urgent are not important, and the important are never urgent. This is what Eisenhower said. What he meant by this, he recognized all the things that he had to do, all the important tasks he had to complete into two categories, important and urgent. Now, what are the important activities? Important activities are the ones who have a result or an outcome that leads to you achieving your goals, to you succeeding, to you getting what you desire. It could be a personal goal or a professional goal, it doesn't matter, but it leads to your personal interest, to your goals. Second one, the urgent activities. Urgent activities are the ones that requires our immediate attention, but which are usually related with achieving someone else's goals. They are associated with someone else's professional or personal goals. They're not immediately affecting us. They're often the ones we concentrate on or demand attention because of the consequences of not dealing with them are immediate. They have to be completed at as soon as possible. Those are classified as urgent activities. So to use Eisenhower's principle or to master Eisenhower's principle, you have to first categorize your activities and the task that you have to complete in these two categories, the urgent ones and the important ones. So once that you have categorized your all the tasks that you have to complete in these two different groups, the urgent and the important, now you have to figure out what is the best way or what is the best priority order to do them. So now that you have made a list of the urgent and important things, you have to do all the tasks and fill up. So now what you have to do, you have to fill up all your tasks in the supposedly Eisenhower box. In the Eisenhower box, there is urgent, not urgent, not important, important. You have to put your task in that. And now you are left with 4 blocks. The 4 blocks consist of 4 different activities or strategies. They are, the number one is, on the number one priority is important and urgent. Number one priority comes to those type of works who are very important and very urgent. These type of activities are the ones who cannot be delayed or cannot be foreseen, or you have very less time to complete it, and they are your They are your number one priority. Secondly, are the important but not urgent. These activities are the ones that help you achieve your personal and professional goals and complete your most important work. But make sure that you have a good amount of time to pursue these things in a proper manner so they don't become urgent. They are important but not urgent. So you have to remember to leave enough time in your schedule so that you can deal with any unforeseen problem that you might face. That will in turn maximize your chances of keeping on track and help you avoid the stress of work becoming more urgent than it is necessary. Third one is not important but urgent. Urgent but not important tasks are the things that prevent you from achieving your goals. Ask yourself whether you can reschedule or delegate them. A common source of such activities is other people. Many a times it's appropriate or you have to learn to say no. Be polite and encourage them to solve their problems by their own. Don't be a yes man in life. If you are a yes man in life, people will always put their burdens on you. So also what you can do is have time slots. You can divide your day into time slots, and a good way to do is arrange regular meetings with those who interrupt you often so that you can deal with all the issues at once. Fourth and the least priority wise point is not important and not urgent. These activities are just a distraction. These are just your way of passing your time. You have to avoid them as possible. The main reason of Eisenhower principle, using this principle, is to figure out or to find out those activities only, those activities which are wasting your time, those activities which are killing your day. This is the main priority of this principle. So you can do that by recognizing activities that come in this fourth list, which are not important and not urgent. So you have to ignore them and cancel all of them, as many of them as you can. Some activities maybe that other people want you to do, even though they don't contribute to your own desired goals, then again you have to just say no politely. Let's just recall all the 4 points that we discussed. First one was important and urgent. Second was important but not urgent. Third is not important but urgent. Fourth is not important and not urgent. So this Eisenhower's urgent important principle helps you quickly identify the activities that you should focus on, as well as ignore the ones that you can and should ignore. So you should use this tool to prioritize. You should use this tool to prioritize your time so that you could deal with truly urgent issues. At the same time, you work towards important long-term goals. So guys, I hope you learned something new today, and it is a very good principle. It is a very nice, very life-changing principle, Eisenhower's urgent important principle, and it can be very useful for you if you follow it regularly. I hope you change your life or make a change in your day-to-day activities with this principle. Also, in a hope of a better tomorrow, I wish you good luck. Thank you for watching.